وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Brothers and sisters, one of the most powerful tools we have as Muslims is dua. It's our magic weapon, subhanAllah. Direct connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I want to share a hadith with you that guarantees in a certain situation that your dua is accepted. Guarantees that your dua is accepted. And it's also related, subhanAllah, to what Brother Hussein was just talking about. One of the most important aspects in Islam in general is the concept of jama'ah, community. And as we're approaching Ramadan, one of the most important ways to get ready for Ramadan is to strengthen our community. So let me connect these two concepts, dua and community, together. The Prophet ﷺ says, عن أبي الدرداء رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال دعوة المرء المسلم لأخيه بظهر الغيب مستجابة. That, and there's the rest of the hadith, but let me translate this part, that the dua a Muslim makes for his brother, and again, a sister for a sister or a brother to sister, right? In his absence is accepted. There's no other conditions. The dua that you make for another person in their absence is accepted. The rest of the hadith says, it explains how. There is a malak, عند رأسه ملك موكل. At the top of, right beside you here, at the top of your head, there is an angel dedicated, all right? Every time that you make a dua for someone else, كلما دعا لأخيه بخير قال الملك. If you make dua, a good dua, not a bad dua, all right? A good dua to your brother, the malak will say, Ameen. The malak is the one that says Ameen, وَلَكَ مِثْلُهُ. And you get the same dua that you're making for your brother. So let's analyze this. Number one, a guaranteed formula for dua getting accepted is to make dua for someone else. So step one, we got to be making dua. So if we're not really making dua, that's a big problem. Just like we have 5 prayers a day, every one of us needs to have dedicated time every day for dua. Then the question becomes, who are you making dua for? Most of us today would be making dua for themselves, for their family, for their loved ones around them. And that becomes the size of your community. And maybe we'll throw in the very generic du'as at the end. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the people of Gaza. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our ummah. But what if we started making dua for each other? What if we get to know each other through breakfasts like this? We get to know each other's names. It's not the brother that stands beside me every day, but I really don't know their name. Brother Hussein, let me make dua for him today. Well, what does he need? Right? Maybe he needs this or that. Maybe it's something that you don't need. But by making dua for him, the angel will say, وَلَكَ مِثْلُهُ. It's something that you would have never even thought to make dua for yourself. Let me give you an example. This always comes to my mind. I heard once, and again, I'm not a doctor. I'm sure there's some doctors here that know more about this than I do. I'm not a doctor, but I heard this once. I don't know how valid it is, so I'm saying it right now. But I heard that, subhanAllah, there's cancer cells that get born in your body almost every second. And some of them stay, and by the grace of Allah, some of them go away. And I've always thought about this, and it like terrified me. And then imagine just this scene where you know that someone may be suffering from cancer or someone in their family, and you make dua for them. And because you make dua for someone else without them knowing, the malak, the angel will say, وَلَكَ مِثْلُ. And that protection from cancer, that dua gets to you, and something cures inside of you without you even noticing. Possible scenario. But you would have never asked Allah to protect you from, or to heal you from cancer yourself. It's not a situation that you have. Or you need, your friend needs a job, you're making dua for them to get a job. You have a job, so you're not making dua for yourself about that. But وَلَكَ مِثْلُ, that dua comes and protects your job or gets you a better job. We don't know. But the other part of this, which I think is extremely powerful, is who are you making dua for? Brothers and sisters, we're human. And there's stuff in our chest, potentially towards each other. There are people that may have talked to you in a bad way. You may have perceptions around them. And subhanAllah, this shahna, these issues are what actually tear us apart as a community. Because it allows us to talk about each other behind each other's back. What if you start making dua for those people? Wallahi, and I've tried this many times, people that I've had something in my heart towards, they hurt me somehow, they did dhulm to me somehow, and I remember this hadith and I start making dua for them. You can't hold hatred in your heart towards someone that you're making dua for. You can't. Try it. It just doesn't work. And especially if that dua is consistent. So try it, brothers and sisters. Dedicate time to make dua for others and spread your circle. Don't do it for just the family members or your friends. Start picking people that you don't know. All right? That you will say, I'm going to get to know you because I want to make dua for you. Subhanallah, the power. And since it's Christmas, let's expand our circle a little more. Our neighbors, non-Muslims around us. As we start to think about their Eid. And I'm not telling us, let's go tell them Merry Christmas or anything like that. How many times have we made dua for our neighbors? How many times have we made dua for non-Muslims around us that we know, that we work with every day? How many times have we made dua for them? Because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, it was his sunnah to ask for the hidayah of everyone around him. And today is a reminder for us. Instead of that mentality of us and them, let them, right? No, it is our role. The minimum we can do, if you're not making da'wah to them, the minimum we can do is make dua for them. May Allah guide them. Why not? Instead of, again, little ounces of hatred building in our hearts of there's an us and them. That's the first thing. There's an us and them. Let them do that. Let them burn in hell. Let them. No. There's a very famous book out there right now called Let Them. You guys have heard of this book? It's a huge movement. There are parts of the book that are really good. There are parts of it that are very against our deen. I'll do a separate khatara about this. And one of them is that we have a role in this community, in this civilization, to guide people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can't just let people be. That's not who we are. We are mubashirina wa mundhirin. We bring glad tidings and we warn people. We don't just let people be. So, inshallah, this is a reminder for myself, for all of us, to number one, make dua. Number two, to make dua for others. It's guaranteed to be accepted and you get the same thing. And number three is to make dua as wide as your circle can get. Include people of other faith, include people that you may have something in your heart towards, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who make constant dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who make constant dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who make constant dua. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our dua. آمين يا رب العالمين وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. السلام عليكم.